How's it going, everybody? My name is Caitie Thompson. Thank you so much for watching this video. So today what we're going to be talking about are the basics of how to set up your recording equipment. We're not going to get into necessarily how to set it up in your recording software, just how to get yourself prepped and ready with the equipment that you're going to need. So first of all, you're going to need a computer. You're going to need a digital audio workstation or recording software of some kind. You're going to need an interface. You're going to need the cables to hook up that interface, which they should hopefully come in the box unless you're buying used, and then that's different. We'll talk about that later. You're going to need microphones, a microphone stand, headphones, or speakers, and that should just about do it. So let's talk about interfaces for a second. So this is an example of an interface that you can use. This is the Presonus Firebox. I like this one because it's nice and small, it's portable. Now, you could also get something like the Scarlett Focusrite, which is about half this size, but also super powerful. Fantastic devices. Make sure that you have the cables that are required to hook these bad boys up. If you don't have the cables that come with them originally, then you're going to be hurting because you're not going to be able to actually use this until you get the right FireWire or the right USB cable. So, if you're buying it brand new, you should be fine. If you're buying it used, make sure that you talk to somebody about what it is you need exactly to get set up. Okay, so next, let's talk about the types of cables that you're going to need. This is a small example of a microphone cable, but it still is going to work here. So this is what we call an XLR cable. There's a male end and a female end, okay? This end goes into the microphone. This end goes into the interface. So this is the male end. It goes into the microphone just like that. And then this end gets plugged into your interface just like this, okay? So there you go. That's what it should look like. Now, always make sure that you turn up the volume knob. And on your interface, you can see down at the bottom underneath of the knob there, it says 1. That means channel 1. You've plugged it into channel 1. I know this is basic stuff, but believe me, I've been doing this for a long time, and every once in a while, I forget. You got to turn up the volume. It helps. It makes it work. So the next, if you're using a condenser microphone like this bad boy, this is a Rode NT5. This is also a Rode NT5 without the pop filter on it. If you're using a condenser microphone like that, then you need to make sure that a little button on the front of your interface, this guy right here, it says 48V. Now what that means is 48 volts. What you're going to do is push that button, make sure that it lights up. Hopefully it does. Okay. What that does is it actually sends an extra 48 volts of power through this cable and into your microphone. Okay, it's a very, very important thing because condenser microphones require that extra little juice to make them work. All right, now some other types of microphones that you can use. This is a dynamic microphone. This is the Shure SM58. This is a power horse of a microphone. It does so many things. You can record with it, you can perform on stage with it, and they're very durable. So if you accidentally drop it, or if someone accidentally drops it, it's probably going to survive the fall. This thing, the Rode NT5, a little bit more fragile. Probably not going to survive a fall if I drop it. Now, there's all different kinds of condenser microphones, and there's all different kinds of dynamic microphones. Now, it doesn't necessarily matter for the basics, of recording purposes, which you use, okay? You're just getting started. You're just learning about this stuff. Get what you can afford. You do not need to spend a lot of money on this stuff, okay? These microphones here, about $100, brand new. You can get them used for less, okay? These microphones, the condenser microphones, a little bit more expensive. I invested in this one. This is probably around $200 used when I got it. These two came as a pair, and I got them used, but they're in fantastic shape. I got them for $125. Go find the deal. You do not have to buy all brand new gear. As long as it works, you're good. Okay, so next thing to talk about is actually making sure that you have a microphone stand of some kind. There are all different kinds. You can even get smaller ones like this little tabletop guy. I also use this for my bass drum microphone when I'm recording drums, acoustic drums anyway. So Proline or even, what's this one? Titan, they all make really good microphone stands. Get them used. You do not need to buy brand new. Trust me, all of this will add up as far as money is concerned. Next, we want to talk about headphones. So these are a standard pair of Sony noise-canceling headphones that I bought at Rite Aid. They are awesome when it comes to just recording. When you don't want the metronome to kind of bleed through, you don't want anything, you don't want any audio bleeding through your headphones into your microphone, especially if you're singing, because then it'll pick it up, right? So noise-canceling headphones for recording are awesome. Now, you can also get some headphones that you can do both with. You can record, you can mix, all of that stuff. I just like those because they're really comfortable. Now, these bad boys, I use these specifically for mixing only. I don't use them for recording because they actually do have quite a bit of bleed through. They are not noise canceling, but they are a very, very fantastic headphone for mixing. These are the Beyerdynamic DT770s, and they're the 80 ohms. So they're not the most expensive headphone. They're not cheap. I got these for just about $200 as well. So you can see that this stuff starts to add up. Go with what you can afford. Don't get crazy, okay? Those Sony headphones, I got them on sale for like $5, okay? Awesome deal. So now that you've got all of your gear, now we need to learn how to hook it up. That'll be in the next video.